YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. Welcome to another special episode of NBA Player Props, where we giving props to the true players. All right? I messed up the date yesterday, but I ain't messing up the date today. It's March 12th, 2025. It's March 12th, 2025. What y'all got to say about me saying the date now? Had a good day yesterday. We only missed one pick, and then we did have a DNP. The taco player of the day, Donovan Mitchell, did not play. However, we cashed in on Darius Garland as his replacement, and as well as Evan Mobley. So we appreciate that. Before we get into the picks, make sure we like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure we hit the bell notification so you guys can be notified whenever your boy is dropping fresh content. And as always, I know you don't want the recipe without all this new sauce, so let's get to it. All right. First, I like Jaden McDaniels, over 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists. All right, he's hit this metric 10 out of his last 10 games. He's averaging 30 points, rebounds, and assists over that 10-game span. All right, 3 out of his 4 games that he's played against the Denver Nuggets, he's hit this metric very, very respectfully. I'm talking about very respectfully. I'm talking about throwing your jacket over a puddle of water. All right, 25, 26, and 30 PRA in the 3 games that he's gone over this metric. Denver ranks 24th versus power forwards points and 30th versus power forwards assists. All right, so his PRA looks sweet. All right, Jaden McDaniels over 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Next, I like Christian Braun over 23.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I also like him. I don't know. I ain't give everybody this, but I also like him over 15.5 points. I'm just saying. He a bucket, walking bucket. He's hit this 5 out of his last 5 games, 8 out of his last 10. He's averaging 25.3 points, rebounds, and assists over the course of his last 10 games. He's averaging 28 points, rebounds, and assists over the course of his last 5 games. So he's come on as of late. The only thing that makes this a risky pick for me is he's only hit this metric once out of 22 matchups he's played against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he's getting clamped. But as of late, he's been playing extremely well all around. He's been getting more shot volume, and he's been hitting this 23.5 points, rebounds, and assists for me. All right, and I also like him over 15.5 points. So make sure you do your research and make sure you monitor the injury report. But I like Christian Braun over 23.5 PRA and 15.5 points. All right. Next, I like Lou Dort over 3.5 rebounds. He's hit this 100% of the time head-to-head. That's his hit rate versus Boston. That's a 6-game sample size. So if I got to go to the second hand, that means you got volume and consistency. All right. He's averaging 5.5 rebounds over the last 5 games and 4.6 rebounds over the course of this season. All right, so I like Lou Dort over 3.5 rebounds, snatching boards tonight. I also like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander over 5 rebounds. All right, so I like Lou Dort over 3.5 rebounds, and I like SGA over 5 rebounds. All right, next I like Rudy Gobert. If he plays, he is listed as questionable with some back issues. We'll see. But he has been playing as of late, and so I like him over 19.5 points and rebounds. He's hit this 76% of the time head-to-head versus Denver. So every time he plays against Jokic, he doesn't seem to have an issue. It is what it is. He scores buckets. You know, his PR looks good. His points looks good. You know, I'm great. So I like him over 10.5 points, and I like him over 19.5 points and rebounds. He's hit these metrics 16 out of his last 21 matchups versus Denver. He's averaging 24.6 points and rebounds versus Denver. So he's averaging 25.1 points and rebounds his last 10 games overall, and has hit this metric 9 out of those 10 matchups. All right, and he's also averaging 22 points and rebounds on the season overall. Right, so he has a lot of cushion for your bet, a lot of value there with Rudy Gobert, either points isolated or his PR. Next, I like Scotty Barnes over 28.5 points plus rebounds. He's averaging 30 points and rebounds over the course of his last 10 games without Barrett and Quickly in the lineup. So there's no RJ Barrett or Emmanuel Quickly in the lineup tonight for the Toronto Raptors. All right, 4 out of his last 5 games versus Philly, he's averaging over 32 points and rebounds. So at the end of the day, you know, with the injuries, with the volume that he's going to get, I expect him and Jakob Poeltl to be real to get busy tonight. Next, I like Julius Randle. I like 2 props from Julius Randle. I like him over 12.5 rebounds and assists, which is going to be a popular pick. All right, it's going to be a popular pick. It's going to be on a popular page. But that's just how well Julius Randle has been balling since he came back from injury. All right. He's hit this 4 out of his last 5 games. He's averaging 15.4 rebounds and assists over the last 5 games. Head-to-head, he's 86% versus the Denver Nuggets. So not a lot of resistance there. He's averaging 14.1 rebounds and assists over the course of those 7 matchups that he's had against Denver, and he's hit this metric 6 out of the 7 matchups. I also like him over 5.5 assists. So if you want to isolate the assists, over 5.5 assists, I love him. He's been dishing the rock as of late. And if you go look at his assist numbers, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. But I like him over 12.5 RA, and I also like him over 5.5 assists. All right. Lastly, I like Mark Williams over 26.5 points and rebounds. All right. I also like him over 10.5 rebounds. Now, if you want to just go 15.5 points and ride that wagon, I know he's not like a huge just score first guy. But with a lot of the injuries that they've been having, if you look at Nurkic being listed as a game time decision, he could get a whole lot more volume, which is why I took the PR at 26.5, or I took the rebounds at 10.5. But he's also going to get a lot more looks at the basket, putbacks, dribble handoffs, stuff like that. So Mark Williams getting 15.5 points is very, very realistic in a matchup like tonight against the Atlanta Hawks, who's not going to provide a whole lot of resistance. Also, he's going against Okongwu down low, who's 6'8", playing the center position. Mark Williams is not going to face a whole lot of resistance against Okongwu. Okongwu is a good player, good all-around player, can rebound, can score mid-range, knock down the 3 here and there. But Okongwu is not going to be able to neutralize Mark Williams down low. He's going to be in beast mode. The only thing that troubles me with Mark Williams is he's in and out of the lineup. So be sure to monitor the injury report closer to game time, or follow Underdog, on Twitter or X, so that you can stay notified with player injuries and DNPs and stuff like that. But as Mark Williams is playing tonight, and with Nurkic being kind of iffy on the injury side and may not be able to play tonight, I like Mark Williams 26.5 PR, over 10.5 rebounds, or over 15.5 points. All right. I got a lean for you guys. Y'all like the leans. Y'all like the leans. Y'all like the leans. All right. I like Denny Avdija over 4 assists. He's been dishing the rock. All right. So I got Jeremy Grant listed as a game time decision. Robert Williams III is listed as a game time decision, and I got Dabble listed as game time decision. All right. Already you got from the center and forward position, you got 3 guys that may not even play, dealing with ankle and knee injuries. And you also got DeAndre Ayton, who's completely out tonight. All right. So when these guys do not play, all right, when these guys do not play, all right, these last 10 matchups, he's gone over 7 of his 10 matchups, averaging 5.1 assists in those matchups. So if you can get his assists at 3.5 or 4, I think he'll end up getting 5 assists tonight. I'm gonna be real with you. So I like Denny Avdija over 3.5 or 4 assists. All right. If you like this content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you can be notified when your boy's dropping fresh content. Also, all the sites down below in the description, Discord information, link to all my socials, referral links, all that good stuff is in the description. You ain't got to go too far because it's available to you, right? I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I do this for you. We do this for each other. We brainstorming. If you look outside what the forecast say, brainstorming. All right? And as always, if you hit, subscribe to HBO. Help us out.